What's up guys, it's Richie Rich back yet again, and in this vid I'm gonna give you Richie Rich's top 5 Johnny Depp movies. Be sure to check this out. Before we get onto this vid, we want to congratulate our sponsors, Caroline the Meg Sunglasses. You don't know by now, Richie Rich is not only a die-hard wrestling fan, but is also a movie buff, a movie nerd, a movie geek, whatever you want to call it. Richie Rich has got his film down. Definitely, over the many films and many different kind of genres I've seen in cinema, one particular actor has always caught the rich man's interest, and that is Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp. These will be my top 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 favorite Johnny Depp films. These are subjective, it's just my own personal opinion of like Johnny Depp films. And always remember, it is a drawing. Okay. So in no particular order, it has to be Pirates of the Caribbean, the second one, Dead Man's Chest, that came out in the mid-2000s. What I love about this film and why it's so very dear to me is this was the first time I saw Johnny Depp in a motion film. It was a big inside the cinema, so it's the first time I saw the amount of presence he had as a leading actor. What I always loved about Dead Man's Chest was just that adventure / sequel to the first installment, Pirates of the Caribbean. Before the success of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Johnny Depp was kind of stuck in career limbo. He had a few hits with Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow film, Hello in Las Vegas, but not one film really catapulted to the success of the Hollywood top charts, such as the Pirates of the Caribbean film. Intact made Johnny Depp a household name. Coming in at number 2 is a personal favorite of mine, is Juan DeMarco, which came out in 1995, starring Johnny Depp alongside Faye Dunaway and legend Marlon Brando. What I really loved about Juan DeMarco was captured the romantic side of Johnny Depp and also the comedic side, because it tells the story of he's a young man who believes he's Don Juan, who's been with mass women, and it starts in the film he kind of wants to just he has nothing to live for, and Marlon Brando's character wants to try to convince him don't let it end like this. And once he becomes a surgery patient to Marlon Brando, he starts to tell him of tales of him being around the world, venturing from women to women, and which is really incredible. It's a fantastic love story, that has this great happy ending at the end. And very you can see from this film where Johnny Depp has such range, because Depp really was very comfortable in playing characters that were not the traditional kind of leading man. So coming in at number 3 would be Donnie Brasco, 1997's cult crime drama film starring alongside Al Pacino. Donnie Brasco, based on a true story, was when one of the FBI informants went undercover to infiltrate the mafia gangs that were in New York at that time. And this is very important and pivotal role for Johnny Depp, because up until this point, this is when he first really played a real character. Because before, he was always playing these kind of colorful ones that required makeup. Johnny Depp done such a really fantastic job, really top it off, to play alongside one of cinema's greatest actors ever, Al Pacino. He was able to play, and what I love of it is the way Depp and Al Pacino bounce off each other. It's Depp is not lower here or Al Pacino's lower. They both bring their A game, and they're an equal thing in this movie. I love how Depp really portrays how Job is really trapped. He wanted to be with his family, you know, but it's like he was so he had like a duty to his job, you know, so he deals with a lot of sacrifices, and Johnny Depp's able to capture that, you know, with his like facial expressions throughout the film. At number 4, this was a tricky one. It was between Sweeney Todd and Edward Scissorhands. I would have to honestly go with Sweeney Todd. Yeah, Sweeney Todd reunited Tim Burton and Johnny Depp for a very like kind of medieval, dark gothic take of Barber getting revenge on a certain the character that Alan Rickman portrays in this, you know, of like, you know, his wife gets taken away from him and he gets kind of banished from the setting because it's based in London, and you know, he comes there seeking revenge, and he wants to get revenge on Alan Rickman's character. What I love with Sweeney Todd, it's really like set for like a Depp, you know, because Depp's characters, you know, that he's done, you know, even not even with Tim Burton, you know, it very suits those kind of like a dark kind of like atmosphere, you know, so it was such a nice return to see him in this setting. To be honest, the only reason I say that I prefer Sweeney Todd over Edward Scissorhands was Johnny Depp singing. You know, this is something that you don't really see from Johnny Depp or even actors in general, singing, you know, like a, you know, musical drama, you know, and I felt it just upped it. Sweeney Todd, the character of like he was gonna stop at nothing to seek his revenge and, you know, complete what he set out to, you know, so it's like I really prefer the character of Sweeney than Edward Scissorhands, you know, and I just feel like Johnny Depp like really stepped up on this performance. And when you keep in mind, like Edward Scissorhands, he was just breaking into like that leading man status, you know, at this time Sweeney Todd, he had already had the Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, hits, and this was his first time kind of really stepping out of the Jack Sparrow character into this. So really you gotta give like credit to Depp playing such a diverse role from, you know, Captain Jack to Sweeney Todd. Yeah, at number 5, one that I always return a lot to, then Once Upon a Time in Mexico, 2003. As a movie, I believe it's, you know, pretty decent. It's pretty good. I still think, you know, Desperado, which was the original one with Banderas starring alongside Salma Hayek, is far superior to Once Upon a Time in Mexico. But I just love and adore Johnny Depp's portrayal of Agent Sands. You know, it's that crafty agent who starts in the opening scene of this film. And again, if this was any other actor, you know, put in the shoes of playing Agent Sands, I don't think it would work. But Johnny Depp's like weirdness and the way like how he kind of you know, makes his characters his, it makes it work. That scene when he goes to the bar and he gives the dude the $10,000 and, you know, the guy flies back and he says like, you know, 50,000 is a bit too much, 10,000 you can live with it. And Johnny Depp as Agent Sands replies back, it may still be too much. It was so like sweet, you know, the way Johnny Depp played Agent Sands, how he delivered his lines. Even memorable lines he delivered was to Danny Trejo, who appears in Once Upon a Time in Mexico. He goes like, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?" You know, Depp is, you know, he's undercover, similar to kind of how he's in Donnie Brasco. And like he also gets like his eyes kind of shot out, you know, so there's these cool visuals of like, you know, blood coming out of like Depp's eye that stays intact, you know, through the whole movie. And what's even more interesting, like a little trivia on this, is like this was filmed like just straight after the first Pirates of the Caribbean film, and Depp actually says one of Captain Jack Sparrow's lines in this film, "Savvy." You know, savvy mate, like is everything cool? You know, you understand? Which was really super. Yeah, and also like he conducted the score, you know, that Agent Sands, like, you know, great theme that goes with the character. You know, Depp actually did the theme for his own character, you know, so it's he's rolling Once Upon a Time in Mexico. As I said, it's not the most brilliant film, but Depp's portrayal, and especially coming off the momentum of the first Pirates of the Caribbean film, it's like he brings that same quality performance into Once Upon a Time Mexico. So guys, that is my top 5 Johnny Depp films. Johnny Depp for me is like been one of my favorite actors, and I've always liked him because he has like a look of like the pretty boy leading man, and he doesn't go for those kind of typecasting roles. He uses like a lot of courage to really challenge himself in every character he portrays, whether it be like Willy Wonka, The Chocolate Factory, The Mad Hatter, Captain Jack, Edison Scissorhands. There's so many. I'll do it very long Vegas. So yes, put down in the description your top 5 Johnny Depp films. Always remember to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and always remember that Richie Rich will be back yet again. And peace to you.